Hi viewers, today's messages are going to be psychic. If I will need cards, I'll get that. But right now, what I am generalizing is if you have clicked this video, na, you are doing the thing for others. Yeah, like too much. You are doing the the 95% of your life is devoted to others. I think you are an empathetic person and you are doing things which are not going to benefit you, which are um, going to left you shattered. I'm saying like somebody is giving their skill, their craft, their love, their empathy, their time, um, free of cost. You're giving free of cost to yourself, to somebody, something, or maybe to work. I think you need to be practical right now. It's high time you need to be practical, because I'm saying like for the people you are doing this, they had already show you their true colors, or they are going to show you their true colors. Because I'm saying like as a good person you are doing things, but you are not going to get anything in return. Because don't do things which are not going to pay off very well. It is a very clear message, because at the end of the day you are going to left exhausted, you are going to get left with nothing. So if you are not respecting yourself, how can you expect that respect from the others, that respect from the society, from the people of the society? They can't give you that, because you are not giving this to yourself. And you are doing it, I think you are doing it purposely, because you are a good person. You are a good person, my dear. But your goodness has no value, because this is a Kali Yuga. This is a time where actually every human is more selfish. So in the era of selfishness, just tell me what your empathy will change if it is backfiring you. If it is not backfiring you, then it's okay. But I think it is going to backfire you, like in the worstest way. It is like for others work you are exhausting yourself, you are giving your time, energy, efforts. Like it is, I'm saying 1,000% efforts. But they are not going to be the fruitfulness. Actually, if you're doing this for some relationship, you are going to end up empty handed. So don't do that. Your spirit guide, your angels, your deities is just, they are very clear with their message. Just ask this person, don't do this. So just stop here, draw a line. And if you did not do that, you are going to hurting yourself end up hurting yourself, exhausting yourself, and left with nothing. And you have to start everything from scratch. And if you have felt already, you know what have you have gone through. So I think for some of you, you have experienced this thing once, and you are indulging into the same pattern again. Hearing this for some of you. You are indulging into the same pattern again. You are giving so much again. One time you have been hurted already, and secondary, it is the second time you are giving so much in something, someone, or some way. So you need to stop right now. Your guides are very angry. Your guides are very angry. And otherwise, you know what is going to happen. That will backfire you in the worstest way. Yes, it is possible. And your guides are like, they are not going to help, because you are not learning from the hurts, you are not learning from the pains. They want you to grow up. They want you to grow up. Your soul will know when there is genuinity. Your soul will know when the genuine people, when the genuine connections, when the genuinity is going to come into your life. I think there are genuine people in your life, but you are not giving the attention to them, but you are giving the attention to the toxicity. I was seeing or reading somewhere, it is commonly about the women, but I think men are same these days. Don't go to the gender, but it is like women don't attracted towards the nice people. They are always attracted towards the toxic persons, the toxic men. So the percentage was very high, you know. But it's all about karma. We can blame karma to some extent, but it is our free will na, that we want to lower our guards, we want to give the other that energy, and if we want to give, we will only give then only everything. And it is, if it is in your work area, office politics is going on, and your higher authorities, or maybe somebody is I think humiliating you, is somebody is paying you less and make you work more and more hours, and make you work like which you are not assigned to, then your guides are telling you, you should respect yourself, you should be vocal about this, and you should do your duties, and it is enough. You should respect your boundaries, you should respect your body's boundaries, that how much you can take. Otherwise, I think if this is happening, and this is happening for, this is going to happen for the next 6 months, I'm getting long time, you are going to go sick for so many days. So your guides are telling you, stop this, stop this. Human body has a limit, whether it, to give uh, practically to some work, or whether to give in a relationship the energy, or whether in any way or form or anything, a human has a limit, and human has emotion too. So I think for being in a wrong relationship, or being with the wrong people, a lonely person is much more comfortable and in peace. So if you have a fear of being left alone, you should be left alone actually. Being lonely is not bad thing when you have so much toxicity is going on around. And if your friends, if your connection, if your surrounding is like that much toxic, you should leave. There is nothing wrong of leaving, there is nothing wrong of being left alone. If you are fearing of lefting alone, you should be left alone one at once in a lifetime, and you should feel the peace. You will feel like you have so much time for yourself, for the self grooming, for sitting with yourself, for the sitting the solitude, for the sitting in the peace. You have so much time for yourself, for you have so much time that you can go on solo trips, you can go, you can cook for yourself, you can shopping for sure yourself, you can groom your hair, your body, your feet, your hands. You can love yourself in so many ways actually. You can read something, you can watch something. A lonely person can do so many things, my dear. So why are you so uncomfortable of being lonely? Being lonely is the prettiest thing actually a human can experience in the life actually. And trust me, from the last 3 years, as I tapped into the spirituality, I always want to have my time. I always have my time in a day actually. And I'm busy with my clients, I have family duties and everything, but the time I left 2 3 hours, I just practice my spiritual practices. I groom myself actually, and I sit with myself, and I talk to myself. There are so many things that I do which a person can't do actually. Because they are busy, they don't have their solitude, they don't have the me time. And if you have the opportunity to have your me time, why are you wasting the time in the toxicity? Why do you want to indulge into some why don't you want to make the use of you for nothing, for the exhaustion of yourself, just because you are afraid to being left alone, or you're afraid to being like you will lost that, I think, job or something. If you will lose that job, if you have talent, you will get another one on your own terms. uh, if you love yourself, you won't do this. Empathy is good. I think I have so much water placement, I have the heaviest water placement in my chart as my astrology chart. So do you think I'm not empathetic? I am. And I did the same mistake before. I so many years I gave effortlessly, or without expecting anything. But there was time that I've realized that I have to draw some boundaries. I have to say no to people. I have to think about myself, that to which extent I can go to help anyone, to which extent I can go, unless or until I can go, unless and until it is not harming me, it is not exhausting me, or even if it is exhausting me, it is paying me off. So even if that is going to exhaust you, it is going to give you something in return, equal give and take. Six of cups card, yeah, I'm imagining in my vision. A cards are in front of me, but I don't want to take any card, because I think the message is already very clear. Message is very psychic. You need to protect yourself from yourself, because I think you are your biggest enemy. Your emotions are your biggest enemy. Your helpful nature are your biggest enemy. You have to stop. You have to draw a line. You have to say no to certain things which you are not comfortable with. You have to do this, because if you don't, I think, yeah, universe will interfere. I think that divine intervention will happen in your life, and life, you will have eventually to do that. But I think eventually, if divine intervention will happen na, trust me, it is not going to look very pretty. It is going to look very ugly. If you have to change with divine intervention, because the toxic experiences you are going to take, you don't, you you even those with those toxic experience, they will, you will get some toxicity, and you will not be the same person as you are, jolly, bubbly, helpful. You will become a little selfish. So I think, if you will draw the boundaries by yourself, your guides are telling you, they will not interfere, and you will be remain the same person as you are. But if you don't draw the boundaries, the intervention will happen, and they are going to do this in the toughest way, and in the toughest way you are going to feel that experiences which can make you a little toxic. It is a possibility. When divine intervention happen, you have to go through a certain experiences which are not going to be very comfortable, but you have to go through them. And it is up to you. Your guides are giving you free will through this video. I think you are lucky. Your guides are through you, has land you to this video, so you can change. It is the time. I think you can change yourself, and if you want, something will be up in your life, something will change. You are going to go through more betrayal in life, and you are going to learn with them. So if you don't want to learn with those experiences, learn right now. Say to which extent you can go, and see where you have to stop, where you have to make the boundaries, where you have to draw the line. um, because if you are like, if you are gaining nothing, if losses are happening to you in certain ways, conditions, then you are not meant to do that, na. You are not meant to do that. You are learn from that, and don't repeat those mistakes again. But I think you're repeating it. You are repeating it, and you have to stop somewhere. So right now, stop right now, stop right now. Grow yourself, gloom yourself, love yourself. And I'm going to and this reading right now, you can like this video, you can follow this channel, and you can leave a good comment down below. And I'll see you in some other video. Bye, namaste.